Welcome to this yoga practice. Let's begin laying down on our back with the eyes closed. Feet can fall to both sides. Bringing one hand to the heart and one hand to the abs. Let's begin to take some deep breaths. Inhale all the way through the nostrils, the lungs, the abdomen. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, feeling the air through the nostrils, raising both of the hands. Exhale, let it all go. Arms can come to the sides, bending the knees into the chest, giving the knees a little hug, bringing the head up to elongate the spine a little extra, and then gently place it back on the mat. Together, let's inhale. Slowly exhale. Continue with the deep breaths in this pose. Release the left foot to the mat, keeping the knee bent. Straighten the right leg, grabbing onto the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. Breath to movement. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Releasing that leg, bringing both knees in for a hug, holding this pose. And placing the right foot on the floor, knee is bent. Straighten the left leg, grabbing the thigh, calf, or ankle. Breath to movement. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Flex. Point. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Maybe close the eyes here, holding the hands, wrists, or elbows. Let's release the knees, roll the body forward, crossing the legs and stepping back into a plank. Fingers are spread wide, gaze is forward, straight line from the heels to the crown of the head. Take an inhale and exhale, lower the knees, chin and chest. Inhale and slide the body forward, arching into a cobra. Exhale, rounding the spine, taking it all the way back into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees can be together or far apart, resting the head on the forearms or the mat, closing the eyes if it feels good, connecting with the breath. Inhale, look up, stretch the arms forward and slide through into a sphinx. Elbows are under shoulders, fingers spread wide. Feet can be slightly apart. Eyes can be open or closed. Relaxing the forehead and jaw. Inhale together. Exhale, let it all go. Lowering the head, bringing the hands under shoulders, tucking the toes. Inhale, pressing up into a plank. Exhale, bending the knees, pushing back, keeping one leg bent, straighten the other, trying to bring the sole of the foot to the ground. Fingers spread wide, shoulders and hips are square. We'll hold it for a few breaths. On an exhale, bend both knees. And inhale, straighten the legs, rolling the body forward into a plank. And exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, raising the hips and rolling back into downward facing dog, bending the knees, straightening the opposite leg this time. Keeping the hips and shoulders square, fingers are spread wide. We'll stay in this pose for a few breaths. On an exhale, bending both knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, rolling the body forward into a plank. Exhale, lower the body to chaturanga. Inhale, untuck the toes, coming up to upward facing dog. We'll hold this pose for a few breaths. Fingers are spread wide, wrists and elbows are under the shoulders. Gaze is forward. Toes can be together or just slightly apart. Knees and thighs are off the ground. As the hips want to fall to the mat, breathe deeply into the front side of the body, allowing for more opening. And with every exhale, let it all go. Lowering the knees and exhale down, coming into crocodile, crossing the arms under the forehead, allowing the body to reset in this pose and for you to feel present in this moment. Inhale, look up, placing the hands under shoulders, tucking the toes, and coming into a plank. Exhale, walking the hands all the way back into forward fold. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, hugging behind the knees. Inhale, and exhale, releasing the hands to the mat. Inhaling all the way up to standing, reaching the arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching the arms up, mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Walk the hands forward. Inhale to plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Try to keep both knees straight, heels reaching for the ground. bending both knees on an inhale, hop forward, crossing the legs and coming through into a boat. Legs together, arms reaching, knees are bent, gazing forward, abs are engaged, holding this pose, keeping the legs parallel with the ground, balancing. No pain should be on the tailbone at all. Option to straighten the legs. Excellent job. Now release both feet to the ground, slowly lowering the back all the way down, keeping the knees bent. We'll lift up slowly, beginning with our hips, one vertebrae at a time, coming into a bridge pose. Taking a deep inhale, opening the whole front side of the body. And exhale, slowly lower, let it all go. One more time, beginning with the hips on an inhale, lifting each vertebrae one at a time. Option to clasp the hands behind the back and scooch onto the shoulders, getting a little deeper into the back bend. Together, let's take a deep inhale. And exhale. And release the clasp, lowering the body down to the mat, keeping the knees bent, letting the spine reset. When you're ready, bring both arms out to a T, crossing the right leg over the left. Lift the hips and bring them about 2 inches to the right and let them fall to the left. Option to look over the right shoulder. Breathing deeply to the base of the spine. With every exhale, let it all go. Inhale back to center, keeping the same cross of the legs, moving the hips about 2 inches to the left and falling the legs to the right. Option to gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe deeply to the base of the spine. Exhale, let it all go. On an inhale, let's come back to center. Uncross the legs, crossing the left leg over the right, bringing the hips 2 inches to the left, falling the legs to the right. Option to look over the left shoulder. Breathe deeply to the base of the spine. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, come back to center, bring the hips 2 inches to the right, and exhale, let the legs fall to the left. Option to gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale deeply to the base of the spine. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, uncrossing the legs. Arms resting at the sides, palms facing up, straightening one leg and then the other. Inhale, bending the knees, bringing them in for a little hug, maybe rocking them back and forth a bit, whatever feels good. releasing the legs, and we'll take our final pose, Shavasana. Closing the eyes, hands can face up or down, feet can fall to either side, breath comes back to its natural rhythm. If any thoughts come up, notice them, let them be there, observe them, and if you feel like it, you can let them go. We'll stay here for a minute. At this time, let's bring awareness back to the physical body, rolling out the wrists and ankles. Maybe take a big stretch overhead. Eyes are open. Let's roll to one side and gently bring ourselves to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining this practice today. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.